our country is our kids. Take a look at this. We got a pretty dark future ahead of us, don't we?
Enough.
What? Asshole!
Boy, what a cute little kid. What a cute little kid. He's a joy to be with.
Asshole!
Was a fancy hoochie coocher. Howdy, 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 ho! Heedy, 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 hee!
We're here at Gus's Fashion, and of course, Gus is here. And we're just going to turn everything over to Gus. Hey, Gus! Here you go. Here's the microphone. Do your thing.
Yeah, this is Gus from Gus's Fashions. I just came in. I've been shoveling snow and ice. I didn't get a chance to shave. I'm trying to get my man, Jimmy here, James Vitale, to sing a little blues song here. Jimmy, turn around. Here's the man right now. He sings on radio, TV.
Don't get so goddamn close.
Easy, don't use that language, man. You're on cable TV. Come here now. Just do a little thing. Come on. Here. Come on, man. Don't be afraid. Come on. Get over here. Do this song. Do a little song for us. Come on. Come on, man. Do something. Come on.
Come on.
Why don't you do a little song?
You know you're forcing this shit done.
Do a little song. Come on. Get over here.
Come on.
Can't you do a little song here?
Come on, come on, come on.
Here's your hat, man. It stinks. Come here. Man, I never smelled a hat stinks this so bad. Where'd you get it off of a skunk? Come here. Do a little song for Gus's Fashion. Anybody rapping today? This is going on CNN News. Here, do a little song here and make this little guy jealous. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Go ahead, man. Don't you want to say? Let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Go back to Cab Calloway.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
She was a fancy hoochie coocher. Hidey, 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 ho. Heedy, yeah, I'm on it. Heedy, 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 hee. Stop up to the bottom of the bay. Thank you.
Here, let me tell you. Come on, Jimmy, get out here. The great. Look at this guy here. Here. Crazy signs. Jimmy, that's Jimmy. He makes crazy signs. Come here, Jimmy. Look, get on. Do something. Jimmy Vitale, come on. They came all the way to do something with you. I got Frank Barbarotta. We do, every Friday we make linguine and clams for the homeless people in the city of St. Louis. Me and Frank Barbarotta, we do 150 pounds of spaghetti, 40 pounds of clams, and we got 30 loaves of bread, and then we do salads and everything for the homeless at Gus's Fashions. And Frank Barbarotta now.
Hey, Gus, we want to go and videotape this next week. Where would we go to see this?
We will go see this on the wide world of sports.
Where should we go to videotape this? 150 pounds of pasta.
Huh?
Where are you going to get the pasta? Where are we going to get the pasta out?
The pasta's right here. We're going to do it right here. Here. Now, Frankie Barbarotta's got a secret ingredients only brought from Palermo, Sicily by the Barbarotta family. They wrote a cookbook in 1927, and he's going to tell you how to do the linguine and clams right now. Frankie Barbarotta right now. Come on, Frank.
Nah, I'm going to tell that secret. It's a secret. I can't tell you.
Come on, you got to give a little
I can't tell you that secret.
You boil the water, right?
That's all.
And what about you put the spaghetti in there?
That's it.
Then a little linguine.
I can't give you that secret.
Why not, Frank?
It's a family
I'll give you
secret.
$500 right now. Who making 1,000?
No.
Who making it?
No.
Jimmy, you making 1,000? Huh? How much you making for that ingredient? Huh?
I'm not talking.
You're not what?
I'm not talking.
You're not talking?
No.
How do you make linguine and clams? Tell us.
Tell us how you make linguine and clams. What is that? Is that the secret? That's the secret sign there. What does that mean? The cross? The Gruja? This is the Gruja here. What does that mean, Jimmy? Tell her.
I'm taking the oath of silence on the Fifth Amendment.
Well, you only reach up to the Second Amendment. How could you take it up to the Fifth Amendment? Huh? Jimmy, turn around. Do a little song for us, a little Italian song or a little American song. Do something for us. Come on, get your throat all ready. Here, sing a little song. Go ahead. Little song, Jimmy. Come on, baby. Come on, grab the mic. Little song. He's getting ready now. He's getting the beat from the ice and the Coca-Cola. Now here he goes, ladies. John Vitale. Sing a little song. Okay, back up now.
Back up.
Go ahead, sing.
Turn around, look up here. Take time to make time to be there. Look around, way across. Feel for the wind, but don't have a cold heart. And I love you best. You're not like the rest.
Midwest from St. Louis. We gonna set it out. This little pain in this. I ain't got my lows with me, but I'm gonna set it out. It's a little deep from the south side where I ride, I trip and slip and catch you on them corners on them blocks where that cash and that cream come real fast. It's all lovely down that Gus. I'm bumping this dope rhyme. I'm dropping these lyrics. Can you feel it? A young thug, a brother that's game, and I ain't having no trip.
All right, that's it.
That's wonderful.
Making me want you somehow. Well, lady, I think it's only fair I should say to you, don't be thinking that I don't love you, 'cause maybe I do.
Scott, I want to ask you about this machine here. Tell me about this machine over here. It says 934 on there. What does that mean?
That means we caught 934 thieves walking out of here, and only one went to jail.
Well, how many days was this machine in action to catch 934 thieves?
This is January the 16th. That's from December the 15th.
So you get about 1,000 people a month stealing stuff from here, huh? 1,000 people a month. What does that kind of tell you about the neighborhood?
The neighborhood's a good neighborhood. It's just that the guys that we get in here are the homeless people, and that's why they never go to jail. If I catch them taking something, I usually give it to them because I got a heart. And that's the way I was raised, because I've been downtown 60 years.
So anybody that's a thief that's watching and you go to Gus's to steal and Gus catches you, you can have it for free.
Only if you're homeless. You have to have the homeless card on you.
What's that mean?
That means you got to go to Reverend Rice and pick up a card.
Okay. Well, before we leave, anything else you want to tell us? Gus, it's been a long time since we've seen you. You're looking about the same as ever.
Well, I haven't shaved because I've been helping the homeless. I've been going out and giving them blankets and stuff like that. I do that every time it snows and putting them in hotels with my own money. I do that for the good heart of the Italians. That's what I do it for. But we got a park across the street now. I got a park. The mayor built a park there for us guys for the summertime, and we're really building up the area now. And there's a lot of more people moving downtown. We got a lot of places, the windows downtown, the art galleries.
What happened to the front of your store? Like all the siding or something is
Well, we are remodeling right now.
It's been 2 years, guys.
I know, but it takes money, and I got the money now, and we're going to remodel it. We got special people coming in from Rome. They did the work in the Basilica, and they're getting laid off, so they're coming here, and we're going to do the front of the building, the original, like it was. No, I wouldn't lie. Like it was done during the World's Fair in 1915. It's going to look the same, so we're getting these stone cutters right now.
Okay, lady from the post office wants to be on TV.
You got anything to say? Did you have a hard year? Did you get the mail going through?
Yeah, we did. No, we don't kill people.
Well, somebody's killing them because they're dying.
Not in St. Louis.
But anyway, we really, everybody's making a living downtown, the cab drivers and the hotels and everybody. And a lot of people are trying to come downtown. And the chief of police is doing a good job. The mayor's doing a good job. And Frankie Barbarota's doing a good job. He feeds all the homeless down here. And we love it. Everybody's in a family here. But anyway, Pete Parisi's been televising in the area for years and years, and I want to commend him on what he does for the inner city community and people. I have a lot of fun, and people watch his program religiously, and he does a lot of good work for the community. He brightens it up, and he makes...
I noticed, Gus, you're selling CDs now? What's the deal with that?
Well, we sell CDs because that's what's selling right now. Everybody's buying some kind of CD.
Still selling gold teeth?
Yeah, and we got the colored boots now. This is what's happening right now, orange, red, and...
Now listen, I'm thinking about going into the drug business. Any chance you could sell me a beeper?
A beeper, yeah, we have beepers right here.
My customers can find me.
Yeah, there's beepers right there. It's 79, 69, any kind of 9 you want. We got them right there. Everything.
If I want to get into the crack business, I mean, this would be the right kind of beeper for me.
Well, any beeper, you can buy them anywhere. You can buy them any store in the world. But I don't think you're being there. The only thing you could crack is nuts.
All right, now, let me tell you something. I'm into the crack business really, really big time, and I'm going to show you my crack right now here. Okay, guys, I guess we've done enough.
All right.
Let's do it. Anyone want to say anything before we go?
Yeah, we got starter jackets for $50.
Hey, whatever happened to the other guy who used to be here? The Zipper Man.
Oh, the gay guy? Where's he at? Where's Terry?
So, we still work here?
Nah.
He hasn't died from AIDS yet or anything?
Nah, he's still around somewhere.
Where is he? Still here?
He's still here.
I think he'd still be alive.
I'm rockin'.
Well, hi, Rockin', Rhonda.
Hi, Vince.
How you doing, honey?
Doing good. How you doing?
How'd you like to go to Mexico with me on the weekend?
Well, I don't know. I've already got plans.
You got plans?
Sounds good.
Where are you going?
I'm going out on my mom's yacht.
Your mom's yacht? Your mom doesn't have a yacht.
Yeah, my mom's boat.
Don't miss the next thrill-packed episode in the amazing adventures of Superman. Join with the Man of Steel as he wages war against the forces of evil. Thrilling adventure, intense excitement, pounding action, and spine-tingling mystery. You'll find them all in the next startling episode of the adventures of Superman. So don't miss it. There's action, adventure, and mystery in the adventures of Superman.
I'm rockin',
Rhonda. How you doing, honey?
Hi, Vince.
Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Would you like to go to Mexico with me?
Oh, I'd love to, but I already have plans.
Plans? What kind of plans you got,
Yeah,
dear?
I'm going with my mom on her yacht.
On your mom's yacht? Your mom doesn't have a yacht.
Yeah, my mom's yacht.
You know any road maps?
You want celestial road maps or planets?
Old road maps.
Missouri road maps?
No, all over.
I got road maps everywhere. We got a map of the whole place in the bag.
Gas station road maps.
I got a box of old St. Louis stuff.
Can I see
maps.
it?
Yeah,
Can I
you
see
can
it?
see it, sure.
Right now with my friend Larry Amatin.
See, I'm a comedian like him, and he's afraid to come in because, you know, it's like an old comedian thing with George Burns and his buddies. You know, he doesn't want any competition, but he's going to get it today. Yeah.
Let's see that box.
Let me get that box for you. I'll be right with you. You'll be enlightened. See, Pete doesn't understand a little bit. We have like rare Civil War books, like History of the Rebellion.
This is a rare book room, right?
And we got like plates. Look at that with steel plates. Everybody likes the steel plates, see? And then we got like the naval battles in there. And talk about maps, Pete. This is like a color map of the Confederacy.
I want road maps.
Okay. Now, you don't want like a hitchhiker's thing to the galaxy or nothing?
No, I don't want anything like that. I want road maps.
Well, this is a box. I don't know what's in it, but it says like maps of St. Louis and Missouri.
Really?
You could take a look in there.
Really? Maps of St.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. You called me up last night. I came.
He's a chaver, which means that he was a very good friend. This is something you can use. We work it out for you.
I want an old road map.
I like that gold cane. Is that like Bat Masterson? How come nobody picked up on that yet?
Well, with Larry Amatin, my old friend here at Amatin's Books here in Washington, right next to Gus. Larry, I heard you on the radio, a couple of weeks ago, and you were talking about closing up the store. What's the deal on that?
Right now, we're having an inventory reduction sale. We'd like to stay in business, but the only way that can be possible is if a lot of good people from the St. Louis and surrounding area come and visit Amatin's and see all the wonderful archival and rare collectible things we have.
Wait, why were you going to close for? Why are you thinking about closing?
For the past 5-6 years, the business has been a little slow. And
You're not being thrown out of the building or anything?
Not being thrown out, no. But we were having a struggle trying to maintain, our rental factor and trying to stay in business.
Is the rent real high here?
Well, it's reasonable now. I mean, it's a reasonable rent.
So not many people were buying books?
We weren't getting the kind of crowds that we needed. We have been packing them in lately, though.
Let me ask you, Larry, what's new in the world of used books?
Well, what's new is what's very old. I mean, we have a lot of rare St. Louis books, a lot of German books with steel engravings and prints. We have stuff like old engineering stuff that goes 200-300 years on back, nature books with birds and ornithology. We have a diverse collection of books and a diverse crowd of people shopping for those things, too.
What's the rarest book you have here?
Probably that Civil War one that I just showed on camera not too long ago, the History of the Rebellion. From I think it's like the 1867 with plates and different generals and personages in the Civil War.
You have a lot of things about old St. Louis here?
We got a lot of people that come from all over the country for our St. Louis collection.
How about old pictures of St. Louis?
Might have some old viewer things, like you used to put them in those old Viewmasters, pictures of the city and urban and rural St. Louis.
St. Louis has had such a great history, and when you see St. Louis nowadays, you get kind of sad about what it used to be and what it is now.
Well, in any epoch, you've got your good and bad times. I know we had some bad times in Washington. It was a little slow, but now they say they're going through a renaissance here.
Yeah, you called me on the phone last night, and you told me lots of things are happening here. You got lots of stories for me. Here I am. I came the next day. What's happening?
Well, people are getting excited. I mean, they're putting lofts in here. They got bars here. People are starting to visit. For years, they stood away from the place, and all of a sudden now they're packing everything in downtown here. This is Larry Amatin, owner of A. Amatin Bookstore, one of the oldest and largest bookstores in the Midwest and growing. We have well over 1 million books in our store, and we're heading toward the back now. We got Eastern religions, we got Westerns, we got philosophy, geology, anthropology. It's like the Alexandrian Library in here. You see these big pillars, and it goes off into oblivion here. Big time. Here's a map that lays out every subject in the place. Biography, National Geographic, politics, sex, like what Pete likes, drama, play, psychology. We got everything in here. And we got a rare book room with all kinds of rare stuff. Fiction, every author.
Now here's a heartwarming book that you might want to read some night around the fireplace. Yes, Young Adolf. Those glorious days back in the buns. Da 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 da. Ah, yes. Young Adolf. I remember it right now. I can remember it as if it was yesterday. There in the beer garden with my shortwave radio, planning the annihilation of races I didn't like. Oh, yes. Young Adolf. What a great guy.
Okay, here we are at lovely Amatin Bookshop. Thousands of beautiful books. We got children's books. We got encyclopedias. We got Bulwark's novels and sets. No, I don't. We got journalism, Reader's Digest, all kinds of wonderful things. And here, Pete, is those wonderful geographics you like with those black African ladies in them. You know, the ones you always ask me about. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff in here. We got hardback look magazines. We got almanacs, stuff on crime and law. I don't think Pete is in any of those criminal law books. I hope not. We got some medical books. You name it, we got it. We got everything here. It's like a candy store. It goes on without end into oblivion here. The basement's full, wall-to-wall books. Oceans and oceans of books into infinity. You better quit talking about that. We got records. Seeing all kinds of good records here. Magazines, religion. Just goes on and on and on. The people have been packing it in on here on Washington Avenue. They've been coming in from all over the world.
I'm knocking.
Hey, Rockin, Rhonda, honey.
Oh, hi, Vince.
How you doing, baby?
Doing good. How you doing?
You want to go down to Mexico with me this weekend, huh?
Oh, I'd love to, but I heard you have plans.
What plans? Where are you going?
I'm going with my mom on her private yacht.
Yacht? Your mom doesn't have a yacht.
Yeah, my mom's boat.
Here you are. I was just...
Let's say if you're a cannibal tribe in Africa and you eat somebody that has AIDS, do you think you can catch AIDS from that?
How are they cooked?
No, seriously. If you're an African tribe and you're cannibals,
I like my human deep fried, and I think the deep fried grease gets.
No, come on, answer this seriously. If you're a cannibal tribe and you eat somebody and that person has AIDS, do you think you can catch AIDS from eating them? Because they say you can't catch AIDS from casual contact, you can't catch AIDS this way, you can't catch AIDS that way, and they're always catching AIDS. So maybe you people that are watching that might be cannibals, eating somebody with AIDS might give you AIDS. What do you think?
That's a good question, Pete. I would have to say yes, you could. I think the mad cow disease has proven that fact.
Well, probably it diminishes the chances.
With a parsley garnish?
Okay, next question.
Human, the other white
This has to do with President Clinton now. Do you feel that oral sex is immoral?
No, I do not, Pete. And bringing up oral sex, you know, you have the nicest lips I think I've ever come across.
But seriously, do you think President Clinton, I think, or somebody or one of his girlfriends said that oral sex, like if you have oral sex with somebody, it's not like they were cheating on their wives. Do you agree with that?
I don't know. It sounds like that woman is not a very good mouthpiece for the president, though. What would you think, Pete? I think oral sex is one of the most wholesome, beautiful, God-given gifts that money can buy.
From them.
Probably so.
Why is that?
It's in the blood.
Yeah. Body fluids?
Yeah.
Okay. We have another question for you about oral sex. Do you think it's immoral? Would it be cheating on your wife if you did it with somebody else?
Only if it's too expensive.
Somebody that had the AIDS virus. Do you think you can catch AIDS from eating the flesh of someone that has AIDS?
Probably so, I would think. I don't know for sure.
How about if it was well done?
But I don't think I would do that either. I mean,
I want to know a cow with AIDS, if you would get AIDS.
I don't know, but if I was hungry enough, I sure the heck could eat him.
I want to ask you a question, sir.
Huh?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Suppose you're a cannibal in Africa, and you eat somebody, and that person that you eat has AIDS. Do you think you can catch the AIDS virus from eating the flesh?
Time it hits me, I'll be dead.
That's fine, but what about the question I just asked?
Oh, my kids, yes, I worry about that.
Huh?
I worry about that, yeah.
You worry about AIDS?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. President Clinton's girlfriend. Well, the one that's Monica Lewinsky or somebody like that. She claims that she had oral sex with President Clinton, and that oral sex was not immoral towards President Clinton's wife. Do you consider oral sex immoral in as far as the relationship goes?
I love it myself.
I know, well, we all do, but...
No, I don't... I'm full of shit. No, oral sex, or oral, is a way of life. When you get old, you have to do something to them.
Yeah, okay. Can I ask your wife these questions?
Yes, ask her any.
Okay.
You know.
This is your wife, right? How long have you been married?
Around 16 years.
16 years? Oh, great, wonderful. Here's our first question. You're in Africa. You're a cannibal. And you eat somebody that has AIDS. Do you think that you can catch the AIDS virus from eating somebody's flesh that has AIDS?
I would think so. I'm not sure, but I...
How about if it was well done?
No, I like mine medium rare.
Okay, the next question. President Clinton's girlfriend, his newest girlfriend, Monica Lewinsky, I think that's her name.
Yes.
She said that she had oral sex with President Clinton, but that oral sex was not immoral as far as his relationship with Hillary. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it is immoral. I think as far as having a sexual relationship, anything with sex is whatever, you know.
Well, I heard that, he had the pot, but he didn't inhale. But when he was having the oral sex, he didn't have an orgasm. He stopped just before it happened.
I don't understand that. Really? No.
Okay. All right, well, thank you, ma'am.
No. But I love President Clinton, and I think whoever is trying to destroy him is wrong.
Well, you know, I never voted for him. I never voted for him the first time he ran or the second time he ran. And I used to really dislike him. But I don't dislike him anymore now. The fact is, I mean, he's a really great politician. And he's not doing anything real harmful. I mean, he's a sleazy guy, but everybody voted for him. They knew he was a sleazy guy. So why are they surprised? 80?
Right.
80?
80 years old.
Well, how old are you?
82.
82.
I'm older.
Would you people consider yourselves old farts?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, he's an old fart, and I'm the old fartress.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking in the bakery, yeah! I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking. Do you have any rockin' cream pie? Rockin', I'm knocking. Hey, they're kicking me out of the bakery. I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking, I'm knocking, knocking on at the door. I'm rockin', I'm rockin', I'm rockin', I'm rockin', rockin', I'm rockin', rockin', I'm rockin', I'm rockin', I'm rockin', 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 rockin',
We're at Levine Hat Company, and the funny thing about hats, now if you watch those old movies, you'll see that everybody, even bums, used to wear hats all the time. Hats add, you know, distinction to people, and back in the 50s and the 40s and the 30s, 20s, everybody wore a hat. Now they don't. It's part of the general breakdown of culture and society. Now you can see with this hat on that I'm wearing now, which I got from here, it really adds a lot of distinction and character to me as a person, and it makes people think well of me when they see me for the first time. Now you can see here, I got this new jacket I got, and I have this cane, and I have, of course, this hat. And I was telling Linda that because of the way I look and because of who I am and my position in the world, I am, first off, I don't belong just to one woman. I belong to the world.
Yeah, right.
Kind of like Bill Clinton.
You want to get yourself flowers?
And I also probably, you know, there's probably 10,000 women that would like to be standing where Linda's standing right now at my side. But anyway, we're with the gentleman here at the Hat Company. Your name is?
Richard Johnson is my name.
Okay, he's my main man here at the Hat Company. And I want you to take me and Linda and Tom Horner and have us try on some hats and show us the latest in hat fashions.
Great, so I'll be proud to do it. Be an honor to do it.
Okay, main man. He's my main man here. Okay, let's go. Okay, Richard, tell me about this hat here.
What we're looking at is a felt Western-style ladies' dress hat.
This is in fashion right now?
Big-time fashion. It's high-quality fur felt, and it looks good on Linda.
Now, speaking of fashion plates, this is Tom Horner, and he has like the cavalier look. I don't know what kind of hat that is, but Tom looks pretty good in it. And there's Linda now with a real smart-looking hat. In fact, the hat looks a little bit smarter than Linda.
I'm Richard. I'm with Levine Hat Company, and I'm here with Tom. He has on a beautiful fez in burgundy, a nice shackle. As you can see, he's having a good time.
Now with a customer here, your name is?
Betty Jackson.
You just told me it was Hazel a second ago.
Oh, it wasn't Hazel. It's been Betty for a long time.
That's a neat hat. What kind of hat is that?
Oh, this is just a hat that I got to go with my black outfit that I have at home. And I don't know a whole lot to say.
And here we have the All-American boy, our own Tom Horner. And here is the Grand Poobah.
A derby is the biggest thing going this year. We have all different colors, black, gray, with the small brim. All the young children are really going for this.
Well, with Hazel, the hat consultant here at Levine's, tell me about the hat that Tom is wearing. That looks like a weird one.
That's a Davy Crockett hat.
Who would actually buy that hat?
Lots of people. I sold 2 of them today.
You did?
Yeah.
What were they wearing for?
They just like the idea of wearing it, and it's nice and warm.
Isn't that kind of an unusual hat? Anything you can tell us about the hat before we stop looking at it?
That's a raccoon, a real raccoon hat. With
What about those animal rights people?
It does.
Okay, tell us about the hat that lovely Linda is wearing.
That is a 20X beaver, and it has the
I kind of look like FDR, huh? That was pretty good seeing those beavers before.
Oh, I always enjoy looking at the beaver hats.
Yeah, I like looking at beaver a lot.
I understand.
Tell me about this hat.
You're wearing a gray Homburg. And a Homburg is a very classy hat for a classy guy like yourself. As you notice, the black band with the trim at the edge with the feather as well as the pin, centered crease, and it looks elegant. It looks good on anybody. That's a leopard fur felt body. That's what a felt hat looks like before it's made into a hat. And that particular flop design is elegant, and a lot of people like to wear them. Mostly the ladies will wear them, just like Linda's wearing it. It looks great on her.
You know, the Mad Russian said he's going to buy a hat soon. I'm going to suggest that he come here. Who I guess is the son or grandson of the founder of this place?
I'm the grandson of the founder.
This place has been here for 116 years?
116 years.
And I was just saying before we went in here that 20s and 30s and 40s, people used to wear hats more than they do now.
They all wore hats.
I mean, even like if you saw these movies, like you see bums were wearing hats.
Everybody.
Bums were wearing suits.
Everybody wore a hat.
So people don't dress up as much anymore.
That's right, they don't. But if we were to, the hat business was to come back like it was in the 30s and 40s, we wouldn't have enough hats to supply the people, unfortunately.
So you've been here for a long time, and I guess you're going to continue to be here. And I'm very happy that you've stayed in the downtown area because so many people have left. And, you know, this kind of reminds me of the city when it used to be, you know, a much better place than it is now.
Right, hustle and bustle always. If you come down here, you'll see an awful lot of people wandering around. It's getting like back to the way it used to be.
Well, thank you for letting us see some of the new fashions and hats, and it was really a really enjoyable time coming here, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Oh, wait. Take a look. Tell me about this cane you have here.
Well, we put this up as a prop once, and people were so interested in this cane that we started selling them, and we sold over 6 dozen already.
That's amazing. People would actually walk around with that?
Yes. It's a very interesting piece.
What is that made of?
It's actually a rattlesnake, and it's been covered over...
It's actually a real rattlesnake?
It's a real rattlesnake that's been freeze-dried.
You kidding me? Now here's how it goes, Tom. Now, you see that place over there?
One price.
One price.
Store.
One price clothing store. Now what you got to do, I'll give you the wireless microphone, and you walk in with Jim, and you'll walk around the store, and you'll start asking the clerk how much the price is for something. It's one price. You see, that's the joke. See, it's one price, but you're going to ask them over and over again, as much as you can until they throw you out, how much the price is. And they'll say, I don't know what the one price is. I don't know what this format
See
is.
if I can get it cheaper.
Just see what the price is. That's all you have to do. You won't be there long. Now, if they have things that are different prices, now listen to me carefully, Tom. If they have things that are different prices, then you ask them, how come it's not all the same price? But if all the things are the same price, just keep asking the prices. You follow that, Tom?
Okay, I got that.
Explain it to me.
Okay. Like you said, I go in there and ask them for the price and see if I can get them cheaper. I'll play it by ear.
Who said that?
I'll play it by ear.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
It's a one-price store. You see the sign?
One price.
One price.
Everything's one price. Everything's one price. Right?
Well, I don't know. I've never been there before. But it says one price. So I assume everything is one price. Now, if they ask you why the guy with the camera is with you, what are you going to tell them?
For the underwear sale.
I'm just as plain and simple as you can plainly see. That's why I'm plain and simple as can be.
No, I'm too young to be married. I'm only 17.
No, I was going to ask you if you want to be. You want to be married?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Earrings and gold.
Tom, come over here.
I think I'm going to give you a day.
Tom, remember we talked about in the car? You have to ask them what the prices are.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing it, Tom. You're talking about John Lennon. I don't care about John Lennon. Ask him the price of these things.
Okay.
That's the whole idea of this thing here. Ask him the price. Now, come on, ask him
I
the price.
want to get a pair of John Lennon glasses. Do you find them yet? And how much are they?
I haven't found any.
She doesn't even work here, Tom.
Here she is right here.
John Lennon glasses.
Ask him the price, Tom. That's all you have to do is keep asking him the price. What are you, a complete dolt? Complete dolt? Well, we're here at Powell Symphony Hall, and inside right now, the astute barrister Johnnie Cochran is talking, and there's nobody that likes to bring up racial issues more than Johnnie Cochran. And last night I was sleeping, and I had a dream last night. I had a dream that I was going to miss the Martin Luther King Day parade, which unfortunately we did. We came here to tape the parade, but unfortunately the parade was over by the time we got here.
Now you got Martin Luther King this. You got Martin Luther King that. You got Martin Luther King this. You got Martin Luther King High School. You got Martin Luther King Street. You got Martin Luther King Alley. You got a Martin Luther King pencil. And look at still at your condition today, black man. Look where you, come on, let's be real. But see, you can't come and deal with a brother like Brother Isaac. Because Brother Isaac told you the truth. And you're afraid of me. I know that. Because you're afraid of truth. You're afraid of truth. You see what I'm saying? Just like you're afraid to stand with Malcolm in his days and his pride. But now you want to walk around with Malcolm buttons on. You see? Yeah, I'm coming raw. Yeah, I'm coming hard because this is what it takes. This is what it takes to wake up a dead people, a dead sleeping people. You don't know who the hell you are. You're going around here with your blonde hair, and then you turn around and put a cootie cloth on you. Negro, you're so confused, and you're so dead. And then you want the rest of the world to have respect for you. Well, I don't blame these heathens for not having no respect for you. You don't got no damn respect for yourself, the way that you live, and the way that you go. And when the messengers come and try to tell you the truth, you ignore the message. You go right back and pick that cotton. You go right back and pick that and tote that hay and pick cotton up in some plantation for Master White Jesus. And hear your preacher preach that showtime at the Powell sermon.
Your message seems to be kind of negative.
My message is not type of negative. My message is factual. Okay, we got to deal. There's a thing called negative, and there's a thing called positive, and there's a thing called factual. If I say right now to you, I'm going to hit you in the face. Okay, that might be negative, but if I do it, it's a factual thing, and you got to deal with it. Okay?
Let me ask you something. What do you think about Martin Luther King Day?
What I think about Martin Luther King, I will say what I think about Martin Luther King. I think Martin Luther King, at the first beginning of his life, he was misled on some things. But at the end of his life, he said, I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. And we as a people, as a nation of black people, will get to the promised land. Martin Luther King knew at the end of his life that a people cannot talk about freedom unless they have a land that they control the politics, the economics, and the social avenues of that land. And here in America, the so-called Negro, African American, controls nothing. So we cannot talk about no freedom. But Martin Luther King said, I see the promised land. And that's what we need to focus on.
Don't you think that the conditions of the black race in this country have improved dramatically in years gone by?
I would say this. Yeah, there might be some personal Negroes that have got to master's house, what we used to call back in the slave days, called the house niggas, okay? That might be eating well and eating good. But when you say take the statistics as black America as whole, no, we are living the nightmare, and we are continuing the nightmare. Or how can you talk about some damn dream and justice and equality when 85% of the prison institutions are black males? How can you talk about some type of justice and freedom and equality when our children, our women, 70% of our women are raising children by themselves? That's just one or two of the things I'm talking about. Because the government of the United States and Jewish-controlled bankers who controls the economics of this country and of this nation and of this world have got a conspiracy to dismantle the dream and have dismantled the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King.
You think Jewish people are against you? Is that it?
I said, I didn't say Jewish people, so don't misquote me. What I said, Jewish-controlled bankers, people who control the economics of this world. If you can control somebody's economics, how they're going to spend the money, how they're going to use the money, then you can control that people. And if you go do the research and you do the study, it's the Jewish-controlled bankers that are actually running America. America can't even see this, that is running America in debt. You see what I'm saying? And also the U.S. government, Congress, and Senate, they're repealing every law. They're repealing. We'll be piped in and you'll be able to hear everything that's going on. Please, 1 minute. Let me get an instruction to the people about the King's Act in here. Please. Brother, you already done did that.
Who's this guy?
He disrupts me every year. He does it purposely.
Looks like a Boy Scout. Look at those badges he has on.
Inside here, but there's plenty of room. You can go right.
Looks like an Eagle Scout, doesn't he?
Back of the bus. Go right up front.
Go down to the back of the bus. What's this thing about going to the back of the bus? What's he talking about?
He's one of these Negroes, you know what I'm saying, that they use every year to do this stuff.
What's this about the back of the bus? I want to know about the back of the bus.
What he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? But my point is, I'm trying to make.
How old are you anyway?
My name is Minister Lee Isaac Yitzhak.
Where's your church?
Yitzhak Israel, Congregation of the New Kingdom.
Where's that?
We're on the north side in the hood. We're in the north side.
And who's this guy that's holding
the question? Where y'all from?
Well, Worldwide Magazine, the cable TV show.
Y'all could be from the government.
No, Worldwide Magazine, the cable TV show.
Okay, I hear you.
You've seen it, haven't you?
So you want to view this?
This could be on television. This could be on television.
Okay. So what we're trying to make as a point is this.
No one else can get in. Tell that guy to shut up. Oh yeah, he's making too much noise.
No one else can get inside.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Annoy him. Annoy that guy. That guy's breaking. Yeah, blast him. Blast him. You're not going to take that, are you?
Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor, we have heard you clearly. The sound will be piped in. Mr. Doctor, we have heard you clearly. You have done your slave job very well. Don't listen to these bootlicking, bull-calling Negroes who want want to distort the truth because they see the truth happen right now. And they want you to go down there and hear something. When you come out, you're going to be still the slave that you are. Don't listen to these bootlicking Negroes. Okay, I'm going back to my interview. But as long as they keep on getting on, I'm going to get by.
Yeah, okay. Tell them to shut up. Hey, listen, what do you think about Johnnie Cochran?
Hey, you know what he's telling you?
Turn this thing on, will you?
Hello? You know what he's telling you, ma'am? Go right down the street to Master's Plantation, and there you will find this cotton there, and you go ahead and you pick it. It's good for Master, and then when you get done, Master has some more cotton for you to pick. That's what he's saying. I'm just interpreting what he's saying to you Negroes, if y'all don't hear it. Go down to the Third Baptist Church, there's some more cotton down there for you to pick. You haven't picked, you forgot about it though. That's what he's telling you. Go ahead, there's some more cotton down there. That's what he's telling you. He don't want to hear me teach the truth. Go down there and tote that hay. He wants you to go down there and tote that hay. He wants you to go down there and tote that hay. Okay, he's done.
No, he's not done. He's not done. Tell that guy to shut up.
What he's telling you, Negroes.
He's a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah. What he's telling you Negroes is to go down to the Third Baptist Church. There's cotton down there. There's plenty of cotton for you Negroes to pick. He's no different than on the plantation.
Hey,
My buddy, he knows me.
How you doing, brother? What's it going, man? How you doing? What? This guy doesn't like you too much. What is all
like just like one another.
He knows.
That's not what that is about.
He knows me, but he knows we have different. I done worked on this man's house. I done tap on in this club. You know what? He ain't invited me back since.
Who are you?
Who I? I'm Richard Dockett. I'm one of the marshals here with the King activity here, and we're here to continue our struggle to help keep the dream up.
What's this here? Bosley for mayor?
Okay, well look.
What's this Bosley for mayor? He's not running for mayor, is he? I thought he lost already.
Bosley for mayor.
Worldwide Magazine, the cable TV show. Yeah, sure I do. Hold on a second. Hold this microphone, will you?
What's your purpose?
Well, we were celebrating Martin Luther King Day, and we came to the parade. We're here, that's all. Here you go. Who are you? We just came in here to warm up.
Who sponsored you?
Oh, we're sponsored by the community, by
who?
The community, different church organizations, civic groups, the Third Baptist Church, and other ones. You know, it's like a lot of different. It's a consortium of various churches.
No, you telling me you're sponsored by churches and then you name one.
Well, yes, but what is a church? You ever ask your question that? What is a church? Is a church just 4 buildings? 4 walls and a roof? Or is a church something in your heart and in your mind? You know, I had a dream about that. It was a real dream, and I had it last night. I had a dream that guy would come here and ask me that question. I had a dream, and I had another dream also, that we're going to probably get thrown out of this lobby in a couple of minutes.
Now, I told you that you don't tell me where your sponsor is. That's right. We don't know anything.
We're a public access TV show.
My picture.
Don't take his picture. Whatever you do, don't take the picture. Shut that off. Shut that off right away. Jim, shut that off, okay? Don't let that thing... We're not going to go in. Look at that lobby. Hey, Jim, look at this lobby, how beautiful it is. That's beautiful. What do you know about the Powell Symphony Hall? Pretty nice place, huh?
I raised up here on this corner.
Well, you really?
Couldn't even go on there, so that's it.
Well, look at that. So you couldn't even go in here when you were a kid. Now you're running the place. This is an outrage. They're throwing them out. They won't let any blacks in. Look, take a look here. Take a look here. Would they let you in there? Would they let you in there? They wouldn't let them in. Would they let you in there? They wouldn't let them in. Look at this. This is a shame. Is this an outrage? They wouldn't let you in? They wouldn't let you in? Oh, isn't that a shame? Thank you. Got any donuts? Got any donuts? What are these? What brand of cookies are they?
Oatmeal raisin.
What brand? Who makes them?
sunshine.
Sunshine? I wouldn't want that kind now. Got any donuts?
Nope.
You sure you don't have any donuts?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Remember, if the gloves don't fit, you gotta quit. Happy Martin Luther King Day. The future of our country is our kids. Take a look at this. We got a pretty dark future ahead of us, don't we?
Enough.
What? Asshole!
Boy, what a cute little kid. What a cute little kid. He's a joy to be with.
Asshole!